asked me to but how did that happen? Yo, ho, everybody, come. These men solo, just like a samurai, and the LED while now is not shy. Also, singing that marksman thing, song just cooking, careful stuff to it. この思いを消してしまうにはまだ人生長いでしょう. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 28. And last episode, it was sort of a recap, right? Because they were showing the father, Hohenheim, and then showing all these scenes that we've already seen before. So I feel like that was a recap episode. Unless they're just trying to show us into the mind, let us into the mind of Hohenheim a little bit. I don't know. But most of it was things that we've already seen. So before that, if I remember correctly, Edward, he saw Al's body inside the truth world, whatever. And then I believe Alphonse was like right at the door of where the father was. Glennie brought him there, right? And then Scar was also following behind them along with Michan. Yeah. What else? I think we saw a little bit of the backstory of Wrath, King Bradley. I just don't know if it was that episode or if it was the one before that they showed it. But yeah. So before we get into this one, I was worried. Why don't y'all want to stay in my ear, man? So before we get into this episode, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/FullMetalAlchemist. So yeah, let's start this episode, and here we go. Oh yeah, new intro. Look at Xiaomei. Everybody. I don't think he's there. He is there. Oh my god. Father. The turtle is father. Are they coming out of his butt? I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I was not expecting it. Oh my gosh. You and your nasty looking self. Turn back. Can you get out of him? Get back in the real world. Okay. I'm glad you're raving at it and stuff, but then again, turn around. Tell him you saw his body. Does he not remember them? Huh? Is he playing? I'm not getting this. Is he playing like he doesn't know, or does he? Don't you dare do anything to him. That's true. Yeah, we can't. I don't think you can. At least not. No, we don't. Bruh, what they... In the previous episode, I was like, is it Lin with a G? Or is it Lin? No G. And they said Lin, no G last time. And now they're saying Lin with a G. Like, what exactly is it? What the... Yo! No alchemy? I was about to say give him back his sword, but then again, Ed created it. Can you go back to normal? I'm trying to look at my screen, but don't look at the... You better not. Don't... Somebody do something. Scar, where are you? Scar! Somebody! Ooh! Steal yourself. Shoot, shoot. I don't care. Shoot. What? What? Greed? Greed? Is it new greed? Is it gonna be the new greed? It's like... I'm confused. I'm so torn. I'm so torn right now. You should have come in a little earlier, but I'm still glad to see you. Hold on, he gave me this shit. Now your idea of him is gonna be destroyed. All your dreams. Me too. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. How come y'all can do alchemy? And they can't. Nope. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that Eastern or Western alchemy or something or other. I don't know. Because they're not from this place. They're from a different place. Well, the alchemy that they teach is different. The one that did it is right there. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. You hear him saying kill him, and then one of my patrons is like her favorite character is Scar. You hear him like kill. One death, right? But the father's not gonna permit it, right? Yes, it is. Boy, girl, chill. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay. I thought he took him out. That permanent thought. Show me. Even though she's afraid. The way is blocked. Right now, it's not time for that. Oh, did he turn the water into the heat? Into gas, and then a flick, a flame. I was so right, but yeah. You're not gonna do anything to him. Okay, die permanently. Lane, wake up. Wake up. Exactly. Wrong phone is the trigger. Ruff is here? Yeah, that was lame. Oh, it's over. Oh yeah, there's a ending credit or something. I was told. So let's let the song. Let's let it play out. I will recreate you with your memories. When he said that, I started thinking of Grade. When he killed, reabsorbed, whatever, Grade the first time around. And now Grade is, is Grade, and he doesn't remember what happened in his past life, I guess. Is that because he didn't, since that last Grade sort of betrayed him in some way because he didn't want to do what the father wanted him to do, right? When he was like, F you. Is that why when he came back, he didn't remember anything because the father didn't want him to? Like when he reabsorbed him, maybe he took away his memories or something? I don't know. But Ling. Okay, is it Ling or Lin? Because in the previous episode, I've been saying Ling, like with a G, for a long time, and then in the previous episode, the subtitle said Lin with no G,
And now here, the G is back. So I'm like confused. Is it with the G or is it not? And I almost forgot his mission in life is to get a Philosopher's Stone, to gain immortality. But I did not think that he would let himself become a homunculus just to gain it, you know. But then again, when he said, if I didn't do that, then L'Enfant sacrificing her arm would have been like for nothing. I guess I understood that. And then when father like dropped his liquid blood Philosopher's Stone, so is his whole blood, is it made of Philosopher's Stone? I don't know. And then when he dropped it into the wound on his face, and then he was sort of like transported into this world where I'm guessing a bunch of homunculi are residing, and greed happens to be the one that took over him, I guess. Where was I going with this? I forgot what I was going with this. So whatever. So greed took over him, right? And when I saw that it was greed, especially like when he mentioned I like your greed, and I'm like, okay, so this is greed, and I was so happy. I was elated because I loved greed when he showed up in the anime, and when he died, I was like, I didn't like it. So I was glad when he was coming back, but then again, I'm like, yo, what's gonna happen to Ling Yao? He came back. Ling Yao didn't remember anything. It was all great talking. So I'm like, this can't be it for Ling Yao, you know? And then when him and Ed were fighting, and Ed mentioned L'Enfant, and that's when like something clicked in him. And then when he broke the arm, right? So when he broke the arm, and he tells father that he got Ed, right? I'm thinking in my mind that I thought for a second that it was a plan from Ling Yao to make the father think that greed was still in control or something. But then again, maybe it was just when Ed mentioned L'Enfant, like it was just like a small light that came into his eyes that made Ed believe that Ling Yao was still present in there, but it was still great that twisted, broke his arm and everything. So like I'm not sure, but the point is Ling Yao is still alive in him. On the one side, I'm glad that Great is back because I really liked him, and then whoever voices him, I like that person's voice. And then Ling Yao, man, I'm worried. Okay, so I've been saying for forever that Hu Hinham was the father, and it seems like the guy looked like him, but it wasn't actually him. And then they showed Hu Hinham outside with his bag in hand, he was walking, looking in wherever. And then I remember the episode where that I'm saying was sort of like a recap episode. He was there, at the end of that episode, he had his back in hand and was walking. So I guess even though that episode was mostly recapping and stuff, I guess it wasn't totally. Now my thing is my theory is that maybe Hohenheim had a break. I know he sort of separated himself in two. I don't know how that how that would happen, but I feel like that's what it did. The guy that was walking around, the Hohenheim that were walking around, is the father that the boys know. He has his memories. I guess he's the good person that he was to his family or something. And then you have the father here that's all the evil thoughts and aspirations or something that Hohenheim has, and the two are like separated or something. Like you have the evil Hohenheim, who's the father, and then you have the, I'm not gonna say good Hohenheim because he still didn't go back to his sons and everything. There, like I don't know. But the point is, this guy, the father here, he didn't recognize Ed and Al. And then he fixed Edward's injuries like nothing. He didn't use any hand signs or anything. And then he fixed Alphonse too. And then, what did he do to make... It felt like he stomped to the floor and then something like spread out, and then the boys couldn't do alchemy anymore. And then Scar came in with Charmaine, and then like a battle ensued, and they're like, okay, don't worry about him because he's not gonna be able to do alchemy. And then he was doing alchemy, and Mei-chan was also doing alchemy. No, not Mei-chan, not Charmaine. What? No, Charmaine is the panda, right? Mei-chan? Well, the girl, she was doing alchemy too. So I'm thinking, I started thinking that it was because I just don't remember which side it was, who's doing the Western alchemy and who's doing the Eastern alchemy. But like Ed and Al, they do one of the alchemy, and then the girl does the other side of the alchemy. So I'm thinking maybe it's because father doesn't know that side of the alchemy. That's why he wasn't able to stop Mei-chan from doing alchemy. But then again, how was Scar still able to do his alchemy? I know his thing is to destroy stuff. Maybe since it's not like a full alchemy, I don't know. And then when they were escaping, Mei-chan was injured. Wait, let me make sure I'm getting these names right. Xiaomei. I feel like Xiaomei is the panda. Mei-chan was about to get beaten up, swallowed up by Gluttony, and then Alphonse came to her rescue, right, and he was taking her away. But then again, he found all those cameras that were in the way, and then Scar also. There was a point where I thought that Scar died because the father did something. And I'm like, I was worried for a second. But then again, Scar came upon them, and Alphonse was like, I didn't even want to, like, he's the one that killed. I'm not forgetting her name. Winry. He's the one that killed the parents, right? So there's no love lost between them two. But because of Mei-chan, Alphonse asked him to help her escape and everything, and that he will be okay because they want something with them. So yeah, he decomposed the water, and then he took Alphonse's head, like flung it. And he said he decomposed the water, and then he flung the thing, and then there was an explosion. I'm like, okay, so he decomposed water into something that's flammable, and then he used that, like, that spark to set it on fire, and then they were like hydrogen. So I'm like, yeah, I was right. I just didn't know what kind of gas he created from the water. The hydrogen is like normal. H2. Oh, H2. But yeah, hydrogen. So yeah, what else happened? Edward told Scar that Envy is the one that created that whole situation. So there's gonna be something, a fight that's gonna come up with those two. And Gluttony has no regenerative ability anymore. So yeah, now the father just like took away the philosopher liquid stuff, absorbed it. He's like, he's gonna recreate you with your memories. Okay, wow. So Glenn is gonna be coming back. Why couldn't he do that? Oh, okay. I was about to say, why couldn't he do that with Lust? But Lust, her philosopher's stone got totally destroyed, right? Maybe if the father had reabsorbed it, he would have been able to recreate her, right? Yeah, so thanks for watching this reaction, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/FullMetalAlchemist, where you can find the full life for this reaction and early access to the very next episode as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.